Welcome to Hands-on Equations, Lesson 16, Part 2. So in Part 1, we learned how to draw the equations using the triangles as the pawns. Now we're going to learn how to draw the equations or just write the equations by just using X's and asterisks to symbolize what each of the parts of the equation are. So the first example that we're going to give is 2x plus star plus 3 equals 2 star plus 15. So this is exactly the same problem that we did earlier with the triangles, but we're going to do it the way that I prefer to do it. I think it's much easier to draw out using X's and asterisks. So the way we would do that is we have 2 X's plus a star plus a 3 equals 2 stars plus 15. The last time we did the problem, we got rid of our convenient zero pair. And then I like to rewrite it every time so that I can see what I have left. So now I have x and a 3 equals 2 stars and a 15. Well, I can get rid of one of these numbers, and I always try to get rid of, or I always have to get rid of, the smaller number. So I need to get rid of this 3 on each side. So if I get rid of the 3 on this side, it cancels itself out because 3 minus 3 equals 0. If I get rid of the 3 on this side, 15 minus 3 equals 12. So now what I have left is x equals 2 stars and a 12. My job is to isolate x's or pawns, x's and stars, and the cubes, which is the number. So I can't get rid of this x because if I do, there'll be nothing left on this side. So I have to get rid of these asterisks. And the only way, or the stars, the only way to do it is by creating zero pairs on this side. So here's a zero pair, and here's a zero pair. And guess what? Magically, I have 2 stars on this side and 2 stars on this side that I can get rid of, which leaves me with 3 x's over here and a 12 over here. I take that 12, I divide it by the 3, I get 4 as my answer. I'm dealing with x's, so I know that x equals 4, and star is the opposite, that equals -4. And it's that easy. So we can do a couple more sample problems here. And we're going to start with this one here, which is 2 stars plus x plus 1 equals 2x plus 13. Well, I'm going to draw it out. 2 stars plus x plus 1 equals 2 x's and a 13. So how can I do this? Well, I can get rid of my zero pair. Goodbye, zero pair. Now I have a star and a 1 equals 2 x's and a 13. Next, I can get rid of my smaller number. I can subtract 1 from each side. They cancel out, and now I'm left with star equals 2 x's and a 12. Well, I can't get rid of this because I don't want to leave my side blank. Never do that. So I'm going to add a zero pair in order to create some x's. I can get rid of 2 x's now on each side. I'm left with 3 stars equals 12. I take my 12, I put it in the calculator, I divide it by 3, and I get 4. I ask myself, what do I have that's equal to 4? I have star equals 4. So if star equals 4, then x equals -4. Star equals 4. And I can do